Hi everyone, welcome to part 77 of Let's Play Dragon Quest VII. This is a big area. Here is the castle. Actually, I realize I'm gonna have to go back here for a second. Mostly because I forgot to go to the metal castle. I like to do that on screen so that my rewards can be seen, or on recording rather. Shall I take a second? Yeah, we have, what do we have, like 10 medals? Something like that. Alright, I got another blueprint. Sage Rock. What does a Sage Rock do? Who knows? Let's hit Lumen quick. We'll give the blueprints. And we'll probably check our town much later. Okay, we have monsters, we have blueprints, we have... I just want to see if this area is developing at all. I assume this will develop its... Oh. Interesting. So I have areas that weren't here before. Huh. Okay. Well, anyway. We'll check on Zacktown soon as well. It takes your name. The town that you end up in. And actually, Shepherd is a pretty important class. because the slumber spell allows you to restore HP and MP while you walk. And it doesn't cost any MP. I could see that being very, very overpowered. The bridge doesn't really lead to anywhere. Plus Ira, bam. I think we put Ira through a warrior already. Yeah, shepherd, cleric. She probably should go through cleric next. I'm just kind of doing a full explore of this area now. I like to do this, just figure out what the land looks like, and then, you know, go from there. Oh, whoops. Offensive, wind beast, offensive, wind beast. Let's get him dead before I can even call for help, hopefully. Yeah. Very profitable. We've got towers. Wow, we're getting... Last couple episodes, we've had quite a few level ups. And a cave. Let's see where the guide... Oh yeah, we have a lot of we have a lot to do, a lot. Let's actually kind of uncork everything else. Saving up for the angel robes could be a good idea, because they protect against instant death, like 50%. So you're half as likely to be instantly killed by the beat spell. This is Coastal, the port kingdom that floats on the sea. With all these monsters, we can't step foot outside of town. It's like a prison. I don't know where you came from, but it would be best for you to leave quickly. That seems like it's not an option now, because that will be afflicted by the monsters too. They always suggest, like, leaving, like... This might be a door that cannot be opened from this side. It might be. Do I proceed into the castle? We'll go upstairs first. Our forces are powerless. We shouldn't have depended on Shark Eye for everything, even if he was the world's greatest pirate. A soldier who fails to train himself is no soldier at all. I got a new sister 2 days ago. Pretty neat, huh? My mom and dad looked her up in a room and won't let me see her, or locked her up in a room. Well, they told me to hide in the temple. Then they told me to hide in the temple. What's going on anyway? Kid? I don't know. But I'm going to find out. Because that's my job in this game, is to find out what the frick is going on. Oh. Oh, neat. It's a little coastal town. Yeah, there's a back door there. Town is obviously the first order of business that we want. Tiny meadow. Yeah, we need like 76. We need like 6 more, and then we get the Sage Rock. Let me look that up. Sage Rock deets. Oh, I think it kind of functions as a replacement for the Blessed Stone. The Sage Rock. I mean... The door... What? We can go into the back of this here. There's nobody running the inn. Or the item shop, that's not good. Do you know about the Marl de Dragon? No. They're a band of pirates, mariners of the highest caliber, led by Captain Shark Eye. They have prevailed throughout countless adventures on the high seas. After a while, the king contracted Shark Eye to lead the coastal's navy. That way, we could finally sail again without fear of sea monsters. As it turned out, our actions only encouraged the monster's leader to target our kingdom. Drinking is good for you. It can cheer you up, at least for a bit. Just make sure you don't let the drink drink you. What are you talking about? If you want to stay at the inn, go to the temple. The innkeeper's probably praying there. It's so sad. I loved Captain Shark Eye. After the Demon Lord cast this land into darkness, the captain bravely rebelled. Cursed for his mutiny, he and his crew were sealed eternally in an ice and left to float in the sea forever. Dark. The item shop guy is locked away too. So, would the chapel be in here? Would it possibly be this one? Did I lock up the house in the back? They're all scared of the full moon. My mother's at the temple, so our door is still unlocked. Maybe it's just because I'm not long for this world, but it pains me to see the little ones suffer, even if it is for the general good. Is there nothing we can do? Yes, I would like that door to be open. Temple up here, I guess. Down here lies the castle lighthouse, but nobody is allowed to enter. It was closed down when we couldn't get the pilot fire from the northern lighthouse. I think I was gonna go to cleric next. Jester and Thief are going to be the toughest classes for me to get everyone through in order to master. Oh, I've never seen you before. You braved the dark seas to get here? This is the coastal castle. It's been years since we've had travelers. I'm sure your kingdom has been suffering just as much as ours. The end of the world is surely near. I just thought of something. There might be a way to make it through the darkness in the lighthouse. But I doubt we'll find anyone brave enough to venture inside. Up here are the king's sleeping quarters and the luxury guest room. The sick are resting inside, so please do not enter. Oh dear, you're not from this kingdom, am I right? You are. Okay, so let me tell you something. The great Captain Sharkeye was the king's best friend and a fine man as well. He used his own ship to divert the Demon Lord's monsters and save this town. If it wasn't for him, our kingdom would have been finished. Meow! I mean, it still actually is. We have to... We actually do have to try to unfinish it. Aha! There we is. Let's back up. Hehehe, writhe in pain. That's what my master loves to see. Heh heh. So that was a monster. Didn't attack though, strange. Afraid you walked into a very dire situation, my child. Greetings and service of God. What do you seek in our temple? Just think how many... I think we played like about 60 hours. And we're only at like level 29. And also... I had to change the way this game loads because I was loading the ROMs separately by their discs, so when I eventually do get to the part where it asks for disc 2, the game wasn't going to be able to continue because I have to switch discs and my emulator didn't have the means to do that. So I had to actually write a very special file that loads in place of the ROM. And then it should work now. But I had to like transfer save data over to this multi-ROM file that I have. Looking for the innkeeper? That would be me. You want to stay here? I know I shouldn't say this, but it'd be best if you didn't. If you have the king's permission, though, I suppose I'd let you in. Child was born into the armor 2 days ago. I pray for its safety. Sadly, though, there is a full moon tonight. And that apparently is bad. Oh, Jacob, come back to me, my child. Is that a monster over there? Wait for me, please. This really be happening? I'm afraid so. I apologize. My wife's still tormented by the memory of the son we lost 2 years ago. Is God trying to test us? I've never seen such cruelty. Alright. Flame boomerang. It's 65 damage. Yeah, there's some good weapons, but I was looking through and seeing. So the boomerang is kind of the ultimate weapon in that category. The downside is that it will never inflict a critical hit. But I need to get Gabo like a single hit weapon. This is cool. Okay, yeah. I talked to him. We'll talk to the advisor. Excuse me, but I'm in the middle of an important conversation. You wish to stay at the inn? Yes, I do. This land is cursed by monsters. We can't have you staying here and suffering disaster. Now, just a moment, Minister. They have braved the Black Seas to get here. I'm sure they are far more than mere travelers. Especially in times like these, we should be welcoming them with open arms. But, Great King, it's a full moon tonight. If they catch sight of those things, it will deface the name of our great kingdom. Now we have nothing to fear. So that be the beginning of the end of our woes. Fair travelers, I'd love to hear what you have to say, but it is late. Please stay at the inn and rest your tired bodies. Hey, there you are. Oh, you again. You'd best not spend much longer here. Oh, you want to stay overnight here? The king gave you permission? At this time of night, you must be more significant than you appear. Oh, well, there's no charge. Go ahead and use the beds on the second floor. Don't go outside tonight, though. It's too dangerous. Travelers, how'd you get here? We can't even go out to sea anymore. Been trapped in this kingdom for many years. I came here to see the motherland of the Marl de Dragon, the greatest pirates in history. Traveled around the world performing my dance. Nothing compared to the Dajins, though. They make even the most skilled look clumsy. Wish I was half as good as the legendary Beretta. Yoink! Pirate armor. That'll sell for cash. Yag! Zack woke to the sound of an eerie scream. Shh, the monsters will hear you. Oh no, did you hear that scream? It stirred me from my sleep. I'm afraid to even set foot outside of the confines of this town. Yep. Dear God, the poor armor. Can't imagine how difficult it must be for him. Oh no, they're sacrificing the little girl. The newborn girl. Couldn't sleep, so I was veiling myself with this fine ale. That horrible screech sobered me up instantly, too bad. Can't believe he can sleep at a time like this. That or he's just passed out. That door's locked. Oh, my baby, I'm your mother. Sierra, are you okay? Just as I said, the child doesn't even know who we are. Yes, but this is our baby. We can't give up. Ah! No, why are you doing this? Oh, I ran that way. Chip, Sierra, we still have a wonderful young boy. Why did this happen to us? My good travelers, my apologies for startling you. As a traveler, I'm sure you've done battle with many monsters. I understand if you developed a cautious animosity towards such creatures, but the monster roaming outside is actually Sierra's daughter. Don't think badly of her. Supposed to be a soldier, yet there's nothing I can do to help. If this keeps up, this town will never have another child again. That door is still locked, and it keeps telling me that. Zach, you witnessed the tragedy of our land. Ever since our kingdom was sealed off in darkness 5 years ago, every newborn child has been cursed. On the first full moon after birth, the children turn into horrible monsters. They forget their own parents and wander off into the darkness. Seems hard to believe, doesn't it? This rate, our people will be overcome with despair. We must do something. Bring the pile of fire from the great lighthouse over to the one at the port. Now it's surrounded by the dark flame, though it can no longer be obtained. To make matters worse, people have even witnessed monsters entering the tower. The best our guards can do is shield people from the transformed monsters. The king dislikes violence, so he's never had us practice actual combat. Instead, Shark Eye taught us how to fight without using violence. He's the king's best friend. Violence is tricky in this situation. Hot fire in the Great Lighthouse was borrowed from the volcano in Engao. We can't go back to Engao with things like this. I have a feeling the Great Lighthouse is the key to restoring the light. Maybe, potentially. Up. And top floor. Just people to talk to. Our king promised Shark Eye we'd look after Anise. She's sick and resting, so please be as quiet as you can. Captain Hat. Actually better for Melvin. Okay. So I quietly looked at the sleeping Anise. She is a beautiful young woman. Sadly, her beauty hides the torment she must feel inside. Shark Eye, is that you? Shark Eye? Oh no, Anise! No, Anise, you must rest or you will never get better. Oh, I'm sorry, I was dreaming. Please, Anise, go back to your bed. I'm sorry, dear guest. Anise is recovering from an illness. She occasionally breaks out in a fever like this. Please try to rest as quietly as possible. Nice courtyard. Upstairs. The king's in here. King rarely speaks about his own worries. He's already lost his wife to the monsters. It would kill him to see the same thing happen to his best friend. Shark Eye left Anise under the care of the kingdom when he left. Mumble, mumble. King is having a bad dream. Not entirely. We gotta find the bard. Is that you? There's a flashback sequence somewhere. Not here. Since our kingdom was sealed off in darkness 5 years ago, every newborn child has been cursed. The first full moon after birth, the children turn into horrible monsters that forget their own parents' faces and wander off into the darkness. It seems hard to believe, doesn't it? No. This rare people will be overcome with despair. We must do something. Trying to... It says, go up the stairs in the throne room and walk outside the southern door and speak to the bard. And I feel so dumb when I find this. You wouldn't mean down here, would you? No, there's no bard down here. Up, out. Oh, okay, there's a bard here now. I look out at the dark sea. Memories of the happy days of long ago fill my mind. Been the coastal kingdom's bard for some time now. There are so many memories. None are so dear to me, however, as those of voyaging with the great Marl de Dragon. Even now, the crashing of the waves reminds me of those exhilarating times. Captain Shark Eye. Aha! Captain Sharkeye! What is it, Cadell? Are we ready to cast off? No, it's not that, sir. A passenger has boarded, sir. Seems I heard from someone the news that our ship was dropping anchor in this port. Captain Sharkeye, are you listening, sir? Yes, I'm listening, Cadell. So, the king's emissary has arrived at last. Well, it may be that the time has come for our clan to aspire to a greater goal. To be sure, we all like causing havoc on the high seas. When our leader, Captain Sharkeye, makes up his mind, we follow him anywhere he goes. Ah, well spoken. Let's go meet our guest, then. Prepare to set sail, Cadell. Why, you're from the country of Coastal. We are pleased to have you aboard our humble craft. I have to say, though, that the tastes of the king of Coastal are as curious as ever. I think that would send a minister all the way to meet with us. Should come as no surprise, given that the king views you with the highest of regard, Captain Sharkeye. Besides, the king is confident that I'll return with the answer that he seeks. Many have made sweet-sounding promises in hopes of joining forces with the pirates of the Marl de Dragon. But I do believe that good things may come from entering into a contract with the king of your country. Do you understand why that is, Minister? Wait a second, I don't understand what you mean. Because he sent you as a gift to appease me. We could always use an extra hand on board. It looks like you'll be spending the rest of your living days slaving away in my galley, Cadell. Gouge out his eyes to assuage any attempt to escape. Ha ha ha. Captain Sharkeye, we are ready to cast off, sir. Shall we set sail for the port of Raguras? Lighten up, Minister. I'm only messing with you. Shake off your barnacles, mateys. It looks like we're heading northwest to Coastal. Aye, sir. At once, sir. Minister, why are you just standing there as if rooted to the spot? All the preparations for our voyage are in order. Now please go to your cabin, rest and relax. Captain Sharkeye, I am grateful to you. Change of destination, due northwest. Weigh anchor, heave ho! It's a nice melody, it puts the soul at ease. Why, if it isn't a niece, did I wake you? My sincere apologies. Oh no, I was troubled because I could not get to sleep. Thanks to you, I am relaxed, and I should be able to fall asleep now. Very good then, we are only a few days' journey from landing at Coastal. They'll probably give us a grand reception when we arrive, so I will need to rest now while we can. There's nothing to worry about. I'm the wife of Captain Sharkeye after all. It's a curious thing, Anise. They say that you were once a princess in your country. I would imagine that one so highborn as you would take to living the storm-tossed life of a pirate. For what reason could you have abandoned even your kingdom to follow our Captain Sharkeye? Anise, there you are. What are you doing here at this hour of the night? Oh, darling, I'm sorry I gave you cause to worry about me. I'll be right back. I swear, sometimes you scare me to death. Anyway, I'm going back to our quarters now. The thing that makes me love my husband is surely the same thing which is redeemed him to the king of Coastal. Sorry. Is it for the sake of his own glory or greed that Sharkeye battles monsters to defend the seas? He only seeks to fight the good fight and die an honorable death on the seas. And follow my husband to the ends of this flat earth. The earth's not flat, lady. It's round. Sharkeye has led our navy for over 2 years. The great Marl de Dragon has served our kingdom well, just as you had predicted. But no matter how many monsters he kills, they'll come again tenfold. Yes, we've been targeted by the forces of darkness. Considering how much trouble we've caused them, it's no surprise. Tomorrow, Shark Eye plans to attract monsters' attention and lead them far out to sea. Once there, he will dive into battle against them. It's too dangerous. The Demon Lord does not take kindly to interlopers. Think about a niece and her unborn child. I know, but once Shark Eye makes a decision, it's impossible to shake him. Besides, with luck, he may save our kingdom, if not the world. Wise King, you understand completely. Well, Shark Eye, I didn't realize you were here. How's your wife Anise been lately? Sorry to worry you last night. We should be able to set sail now. Shark Eye, I'm saying this as a friend. You shouldn't set sail tomorrow. I have no idea how powerful the Demon Lord is. If you were to get hurt tomorrow, if we don't do something, it's only a matter of time before we're lost to the darkness. I haven't given up. There's no such thing as an invincible enemy. Don't worry, I won't go down without a fight. I see. I wish I could stop you, but I must also commend you for your bravery. Yes, the people of Coastal are blessed by their great king. By the way, I'm holding a celebration on board tonight with Anise. I'd be honored if you'd come. Hey, bring more booze! More booze, I say! Even the cast of musicians are here, with their exquisite notes dancing about the room. It's been so long since I've been able to cast my worries aside and just dance. Not since my wife. Hey, Shark Eye, I have only one condition regarding your departure tomorrow. Why don't you leave your wife Anise at Coastal Castle? Promise me this and I will ask nothing more. I've been married to Anise for all these years, but this will be our first child. It's kind of funny when I think about it. I sail towards certain death, while my better half rests at home, a new life growing inside her belly. God has provided man with the ability to shape the future in so many ways. Good friend, take care of my wife and unborn child. Anise, are you in there? A celebration banquet won't stand this rain. Come on, there's a welcoming party from the castle awaiting you. Dear, when this child inside me is born, I will sail with you again. I could choose no other way to raise my child than amid the pounding waves. This child was a gift to us from the sea itself. I will return to you no matter what. Until the day this land sees peace once more, I am only left with my Halcyon memories. Halcyon memories. Travelers remind me of the scent of the sea. Maybe that's why it helped me remember the past more clearly. Well. Okay. We will pick up here in the next part. It's the end of 77.